Alrighty then. Had to take a day off. I did yard work yesterday. Twisted the ankle. So I'm not going to be doing the squats today. I'm going to replace those with planks, I guess, with a leg lift. So that way we're getting a little something on the rumpus cadiddle huff. But so we'll start with those instead of squats, and then we'll move to everything else. So day 2 of round 2, if you will, since I trashed the initial thought of going through with P90X. So here we go. We will start with some planks. You can do them straight up, like a push-up, or you can go down and do them on the elbow. Either way, it works. The whole idea is to hold yourself flat. You're getting your abs right here, and then lifting a leg. Right leg. Left leg. Hold for about 5 seconds. You'll feel that in your thigh and your butt. Right leg. Try to keep your leg straight, which I just realized I wasn't doing. Not sure. It's a little harder when you're straight up here because you're putting a little more weight on your shoulders. And really, even this is hurting my ankle. So I may not do a second round of these. I want to, but keep in mind, I did do my stretches before this. About once a week, I will show my stretches just to keep you all up with what I do there. I also did a short warm-up. It was only 5 minutes. So those are things that should be done. I guess I ought to be showing that. I'm just hoping that you all do that before you work out. Don't just start lifting weights and pushing stuff around, which is why I start breathing heavy almost right away, because I just finished 15 minutes of stretching and 5 minutes of loosening up. So even before I start, I'm already breathing a bit. So we will start with the program here. We'll do the lying overheads, then we'll do curls, and then triceps. So I guess for this, I'm going to use a 20-pound weight. Don't want to go too heavy here. We're just lying down. Keep that weight straight up. And go as far down as you can. If you don't have a bench, you're using the floor as your end point. If you have a bench, you can go a little farther, which gives you more stretch. The more stretch you have, the more you're working those ab muscles. Three. Remember last time, I kept losing track of where I was because I was talking. And I'm going to make that further confusing because usually I have music on in the background. And I'm going to start doing that after the first day each time. So the first day I'll explain what I'm up to. Day 2 and 3 of each sequence, I'll be playing music. I like a little rock and roll while I work out. Kind of keeps my mind off of how hard I'm working and the time I'm spending. So I'm just enjoying myself a little bit. And here I am yapping away, and again, I lost count. Guess I'm gonna have to go spend some time at the Leering Center. I think that's 12. Okay. So we do that, which hits your shoulders good. Anytime you're having weights in your hands, you're working that wrist a little bit in your grip, so it's a good thing. You're working some muscles you're not even thinking about, doing a little bit of forearm work there, just to keep the weight moving. So from here, we're going to go ahead straight up to curls. And we'll do 15 again. And now I'm just using 15 pounds. Whatever you're comfortable with starting. If you're just starting a program, start with 5, 8 pounds. It's not really the amount of weight. It's just moving, getting all your joints involved, getting all your muscles involved. Really, if you can build some tone, that's a great thing. It's really all I'm trying to do. If I do this for 4 months in a row, I'm probably never going to go beyond 20 pounds or even 25 maybe, because I don't want bulk. I need the flexibility for golf. So, nine, I think, 10, 11, 12. Remember not to sway your arms. 13, 14, and 15. Now we'll go straight to triceps. Take 10, 20 seconds between, just to catch your breath. I usually, I'll be honest, go from one to the next, and the next, and the next, and the next. I'll do 4 or 5 in a row without really stopping much. Take a water break, and then do 4 or 5 again. But I know not everybody can do that. And if I want people to join in, I suppose I'm going to have to work at a pace that's comfortable. If I eventually do something live, I'll get feedback from y'all. Hey, do this, do that, don't do this, whatever. So we do triceps. We put our foot up on a bench. Again, if you don't have a bench, use a chair. Okay, we're going to lean forward and get your arms even with parallel with your back. And then just go straight back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I use a lighter weight, I can hold them back there longer, which you can really feel in your triceps. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Take a breath. Now you're going to use your chair, or in this case bench, and do some dips, which is going to hit them triceps again. So probably advisable, take a moment. I think last time around I was doing squats at this point. But heck, they hurt. My ankle was hurting just doing the planks, just putting that pressure on it. So we're not doing the squats, which means we're going straight to the dips, which means we're getting back-to-back tricep workout. This also works the chest, so it's not a bad thing. So get your hands situated, feet out in front. When you go down, you basically want to feel your back just touch your chair or your bench. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hope you're liking my workout attire. We got Manny, Mo, and Curly here. Shemp, my Three Stooges pants. We like it. Everybody that knows me knows I'm a little goofy. So I have goofy stuff. Keeps me going. It's all good. Alright, water break. And we're going to keep it to these 5 exercises because my ankle is killing me. I have to go and ice down after this. But I'm going to go ahead and do the planks again. Anyway. Back in college, I would have a sprained ankle in soccer. I would just tell the medic, if you will, wrap it tighter at the half. And I would get it wrapped and I would just keep playing. For 2 years in my 4-year school, I never missed 1 minute of one game despite having multiple sprained ankles. Which is really stupid because when you get older, you realize parts of your body you wrecked. I'm sure a lot of guys that I know can relate to that. So we're going to go ahead and do some plank. And really with these, if you just want to hold it, I'm going to tell you, after about 45 seconds, you feel that stuff in your arms, in your shoulders, and even your butt. But if you take it to that next level where you're lifting, you really feel it in your buttocks. And the leg you're keeping down, you should feel it in the thigh and the calf muscle. Oops. I'm going to stop because I am definitely doing damage to my ankle. If you're doing your planks, keep doing it till you get to 15. I only took a day off. I should have taken probably 2 or 3. I aced the hell out of it last night. And the night before, sure what they say, when you get older, your body takes quite a bit longer to recover. Okay, we're going to do the overhead. Good and parallel, keep your arms straight. Keep your feet on the ground. One thing I didn't mention first time around, is when you're letting it down, you should feel your back arch up. When you come back, push your midsection down. That's where you get that abdominal work. Arch. Now push on your way up. Push your back down. Also helps to stave off injury. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. Oops. I like that exercise. This time when we do the curl, we're going to go one arm at a time and curl in. Instead of straight up, it's going to be in. So it hits a little different muscle here. You're going straight to the biceps. Here, you're getting a little bit more here and here. So, same exercise. Sitting, take my arm, press it into my thigh, spread your legs a little bit, and just curl up. Keeping your arm in your thigh keeps you from swaying your arm, puts all that pressure right on the muscles you're trying to hit. Get right through here. I'm at 8 or 9. We'll say it was 8, that's 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. All right. Shake it out. Shake it out a little. I wonder if the cracks I'm getting in my shoulder when I do this are coming out on the mic. Crackety crack. Tomorrow, I will try to do squats. We'll see. $15. All right. I think I made a command decision when I bagged the P90X to go through my own exercise program, which is something I've done for a long time. And maybe after 8 weeks, I'll give the P90X another go, because it was incredible how it transformed me when I went through it the first time. I was younger, but after doing the ab exercise for 2 days, the pain right down here, which is where the end of my stitches are, if you saw my intro video, which was short, the scars from my surgeries down the bottom, I was hurting big time, and I said, okay, I can't do that. So I went to some of the other exercises, and it was difficult to say the least, which it was the first time around. But I think because the abs were my favorite part of it, I said, I'm just going to put this on the side for now. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to build up everything a little bit and then give it another run. So if you stay tuned, maybe we'll get to that point. All right. So now we do the triceps. These are going to be much harder the second time around. I do right leg, left leg. It's a silly thing, but work with me on my OCD. So get your arms parallel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alrighty then. Take a breath. Kind of loosen it up again. We'll go to the dips. And then do a cool down where all you're doing is just kind of letting everything go a little bit. Bring yourself down to a comfy level. All right. You all still with me? Feet forward, legs straight. Feel my back touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Hopefully, keep in mind, next week we're going to do similar stuff, but we're going to do 3 sets. Already set myself back a day. By stupid, I have apparently moles at the yin yang. Lots of little soft spots in my yard. And with the slant that's in my yard, doing different stuff on it is hard enough. When you hit them soft spots, it's easy to twist. And that's apparently what I did. So, it is what it is. I hope you all had a good day. Yeah, squats are not in my near future. I probably won't be able to do them tomorrow either. I can't really bend that ankle much. So, this is my surgically repaired one. And this is the one I heard. So, alright folks. Thank you. Namaste. Hope you had a good day. We'll see you soon.